Good evening, this is Suze Maclaine Pont with my video blog on money, health, freedom and friendship. And I've just came out of my bathtub. As you can see, my hair is still wet. I had a lovely Sunday afternoon hot bath, and I realized inside the bathtub that I'm having this extraordinary, indulgent, beautiful day today. There's a really bad storm outside of our house. We're in anticipation of St. Nicholas, which is a kind of a Christmassy holiday that we have here, December 5th. And the house is buzzing with all this anticipation of presents and gifts and making surprises for each other, which we do, and writing poetry for each other to go with the gifts. And what I realized is that not long ago, a day like today would have really put me off. Whereas today I was realizing how indulgent and beautiful the day actually was. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about that. So how was my day? This morning my husband wasn't at home. I was here with the kids, and I've had a very intensive day yesterday, and I have a little bit of a cold, so I was just wanting to hang around the house, not being bothered by anybody. And now I was at home with my kids. And only, I think, about 5-6 years ago, that would really have bothered me. I want time for me. And now I'm having to mend these kids again. That could have been my thought a few years ago. And this morning, I thought, hey, that's wonderful. I'm alone with the kids. We have nothing to do. Let's bake cookies and make chicken soup. So I went over to the store, bought the ingredients, and we had this wonderful morning. Whereas only a few years ago, I probably would have thought, oh no, not again at home, alone with all these kids around me. So you can easily see that there has been a large shift in me where I actually enjoy what is there, no matter what it is. The same goes for the afternoon. So it's storming, it's raining. I have a lot of shopping to do for this holiday that's coming up. And I only have a few hours to make my surprises, to write my poetry. And it's storming and I don't feel like it. A few years ago, that could really have put me off. And today, I went to the city and I just indulged in a bookshop where I just started seeing the abundance of books that are there and the variety of books that I still want to read and all this precious material that's there for me, that I even could have bought every single book that I want to. I didn't, because there's no use in having all those books in my house, but I felt so abundant just walking through the bookshop and having all the time in the world, because my husband had gotten home and said, you just do what you need to do. Whereas a few years ago, I probably would have thought, yeah, you can say you do what you need to do, but there's still cooking to do, and the chicken soup, you're not going to finish it, and I only have 3 hours for my presents, and I don't know what to buy. You see, so I would have gotten on this train, and today I thought, it's only 1 o'clock. Chicken soup will be ready when it's ready, and I can just indulge into this bookshop, and I have a whole week for my gifts. I don't know when I'm going to finish them, but I know deep inside that I will, because I really love making these gifts. So as you can see from these two small examples, there is only one difference between my old self and my new self, and that is me. And I know that sounds ridiculously simple. And I know how difficult it was for me a few years ago to understand this principle, but it really is that simple. If you really are present and you just let things come as they come, and you come from the place where you love yourself and love every moment because you're alive and because you are there, and you have the feeling that all is well because it is, and you know that things will evolve and will expand exactly in the way that they should, then a day can be really indulgent even if nothing really big is happening. So I'm going back to my chicken soup because it still needs finishing, and I wish you all a wonderful evening, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.